What's up, everybody? Welcome to Low Select Games bonus stage. This is Frank, and I'm here to review Forgotten Seas. It's a demo for PAX East, and today we're just going to be checking it out. And we got a single-player review we're going to check out today. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game today. We can choose between male or female. Of course, we can't do any customization options, but we can at least name it. We're just going to go ahead. And we're going to jump right on in. So let's check it out. So the game starts you out in the middle of the water. Kind of nice. You can see it's very good graphics. Next to a deserted island. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Pretty vague. I'm going to press C here to pull up crafting menu. Alright. Gotta make a campfire. We need sticks. So we gotta find some sticks. We can press F or click to pick up. So controls are pretty good for an early access game. Everything's pretty smooth. There is some clipping, image issues. You start out with a knife, a little bit of pemmican. It's food in the most rudimentary sense of the word. You can get bananas here on the island. Again, you can just single click or press F on the keyboard. You do have sticks, rocks that you can pick up. And there's a chest here that you can hack at with the knife. And it has a few other items that you can pick up here. Just clicking or pressing F again to pick up. And then you can start crafting right away with those items as well. Oh, cannonballs too, look at there. You'll need those in a little bit. Alright, now it's super important to say you should probably go ahead and build your campfire as soon as possible. I only know this because Paul and I played this game a little too much last night. We actually powered through the entire demo in about 2.5 hours. It's actually a lot of fun, so if you get a chance to download the demo before they close it, I highly recommend it. Let's go ahead and craft that fire, and once it crafts, it'll appear in your inventory. You press tab to pull it up, and then you just click on it, use it, and place. Now this part's kind of redundant. You have to click place to put it down. Hopefully they fix that once they actually release the game, whether they release early access or full release. And then you can double click the campfire. Then you have to add the firewood, which unfortunately it's only sticks for the basic campfire. When you actually get a chance to make firewood, it does not work in the basic campfire, which is kind of annoying. Again, hopefully they fix that later on in the game. Now, once you get the campfire going, I would probably not put the firewood in there until after you've put the items in that you wish to cook. We need, there it is, we need a water barrel, which looks like we gained some food there. That's good. We'll go ahead and eat some of those berries, which will give us food and water. You'll see the orange flask there as your food, and the blue flask is your water. Now you'll want to place the barrel, which you'll see in my hotbar down there is under number 6. So we can just go ahead and press 6, and then you can pick where you want to put this barrel. This is your water barrel. It'll start collecting salt water. And you just click place again there, and it'll start collecting salt water. Now once it fills up, you'll see a little ticker here. It'll collect 1 unit of water for every minute. It'll collect 10 at a time, up to 10 at a time, and then when you can get those 10 bottles, you can put it over here in the campfire and put your fuel, the sticks, to desalinate that water so you'd have potable drinking water. So it's super important you do that very quickly in the game to get it going while you begin crafting other things to begin your adventure. So while we're waiting on the water, we're we're just going to go ahead and gather up some more materials. You definitely need more sticks, so always be looking for more sticks because you burn through them pretty quick, no pun intended, with the campfire here. Alright, we should have our first bottle of water here, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now you'll see up in the upper left corner we've got our mission here. It says press J to open journal. Let's go ahead and do that before we continue. And it's just telling us to click through the basics, so we'll click on the little basics tab, and now it's telling us to go ahead and proceed with our mission here for fresh water. So it's telling us how we can convert to fresh water, and we can go ahead and finish this task. So let's go ahead and close this out, and I'll show you how to do this. Now this is where we're going to go ahead and put the salt water in there first, followed by the firewood. And since we only got one flask, we'll just put the 1 unit of firewood in there. There we go. And it's going to start converting that. You'll see there's a ticker on there. It's going to take about a minute to convert that 1 flask of salt water into fresh water. And you're probably thinking, hey, this is supposed to be a pirate game. Why is there an airplane out there? Oh, yeah. Well, this is the Bermuda Triangle, and, you know, a lot of crazy things happen in the Bermuda Triangle. So just to spare you any spoilers into the story, I'll, you know, just say that, and you can figure it out from there. All right, 5 seconds to go on our water. Got a little pirate ship out there. All right. Now we just open up the campfire again to get our fresh water. And now we're ready for when we start running out of water. Oh, we gained a level. So after we crafted our water, we completed our mission there. And we have our next mission is to obtain our pilot's log. So we'll have to swim out to the plane there to get our pilot's log to find out who we are. So we're going to swim out here real quick. It's important to know as you go swimming and doing anything in the water, you're going to burn through your food and water real fast. So very important that you go out into the ocean prepared, have food and water on you. Because the moment you start doing things out there, you're going to go quick. Oh, and by the way, piranhas. Yeah, freshwater fish in salt water. That was fun. Paul's response was, hey, it's the Bermuda Triangle. So we'll let them have that one. Okay, once you're within range of the wreckage, you can actually attack it with your knife. Alright, we got 3 cargo crates worth of stuff. And as you can see, we are about starving now. So we're going to probably eat some pemmican here. Standing in the water. Eat our pemmican. And you can see we gained a good bit of food and water sustenance there. Before we're attacked by another piranha. One shot at that one. That was a good shot. Alright. Let's swim back to the island. Alright. We got an on-screen notification here saying we need nourishment. We're losing vitals. So it's important that once you get down to that, you probably need to drink some water, eat some food, check your vitals down there. So we're going to go ahead and drink some water. As you can see, the bottled water does way better than eating food. Some foods give you more water nourishment than others. We're going to eat that banana real quick. There we go. Like the pemmican will give you some water nourishment as well as the raspberries down there. The banana doesn't give you hardly any water nourishment, but sometimes you don't want to drink your water. You want to kind of hang on to it for when you're out at sea. Because as you can see, it's a much more involved process to collect and filter your water. Nice little glitch there. We lost our cursor, so we weren't able to withdraw those flasks without tabbing out. So again, this is early access. This is the demo for Forgotten Seas. So you're going to run into the occasional glitch now and then. You just got to power through. But I will admit that this game is a lot more polished than I expected it to be. We've been able to enjoy quite a bit of entertaining moments last night while me and Paul were playing it. And while, you know, it's fairly simple in design and there's a lot of invisible walls because it is a demo, we did find a lot of potential with this game. I cannot wait to see what early access brings for this game because, like I said, there's a lot of great potential in it. And you can see I leveled up. Now, whenever you level up, you gain a lot of experience, obviously. But when you level up, you can press Y, and it pulls up this menu for your character, and you've got these different stats, or attributes, as they call it. And then you have your stats here, and then your resistances. And then over here, you've got skills that you can level up through different skill books and pages that you'll find in your adventures. But then for your attributes, you'll actually be able to choose which attributes you wish to buff each time you gain a level. And then different attributes have different effects on your combat and survival. So you see your vitality will affect how quickly or slowly you go through your health and water. So I'm going to give a couple points to that in the early stages here. Energy, we don't really burn through that much right now in the early stages, so I'm going to keep that pretty low. And I am going to buff up my strength there because we do need that to be able to carry more stuff early game. So there we go. And yes, as you complete your quests here early on, you will gain a few levels. I want to say we got up to maybe level 10 before we were done. So you do get to expend quite a few attribute points. Plus, when we completed a few missions, we did get a few skill pages too to enhance some of your combat abilities, which was pretty neat. So there's a little bit of tedium behind some of the crafting elements, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and craft our crafting table, which is going to allow us to make some of the more complex items in the game. Now, once these items are made, they put them in our inventory, which again we can pull up with our tab. And we will use it. Right. And now we can build our raft. So the raft will need log, leather, and rope. So to get the leather, we will need a drying rack. All right. And we'll also need an axe so we can get some logs. So let's go see what we need to make our axe. And now we should be able, yes, we can make our stone axe. And now we should be able to obtain some logs so we can make our raft. Alright. So yeah, over here on our driftwood, we'll actually be able to get our logs. Plenty of logs. Now we need a whole heap and helping a rope and some leather. So to get the leather, we actually have to kill a few more turtles and cure their hides on the tanning rack here. So let's see. There's a turtle right here. So after the first click, you can hold down the F key and it'll continue to attack. Alright, get those to start curing. Let's go check on our campfire here. Alright. Now, there are recipes in the journal, so you can actually check out the journal, pull up cooking, and you can do cooked meat on the campfire. You can actually dry the meat on the drying rack as well for dried meat. And if you can get some salt, you can do jerky, which is pretty cool too. If you get crab, you can do steamed crab with water and raw crab on the fire. It's pretty neat. A lot of cool stuff you can do there. So definitely check that out as well. Don't hesitate to pull up your journal. There's actually a lot of great materials in the journal, so please be sure to check all that stuff out. Alright. So food, we're gonna go ahead and eat some more real quick. There we go. And some more sticks. Day turns into night. Still haven't found the pilot's log. We got something glowing out here. I'll go and swim out to that and see if maybe that's our pilot's log. Yep. Lost supplies. Had our pilot's log in it. We're going to make a raft to get out to that wreckage out there, probably. Oh. Because I imagine we're going to need it to make our warboat, which is the next item on our agenda. And it looks like we've also got a quest to dry some leather, which is something we've already started doing, so we should get some experience for that as well. Looks like we've also got a level waiting on us, which is down here next to our water nourishment. So we'll go ahead and drink some water. And then we're going to press Y to level. Alright. We got one stat point waiting on us, so why don't we go ahead and put that into strength. Go ahead and cook some fish, cook some meat. Put on an eye patch. Oh, we got some clothes too. We'll go ahead and equip that too. Found quite a few things in our little chest out there that identified us, including some poison. Because why not? Let's make sure we poison ourselves because we're stranded on a desert island, depressed, alone. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, game. Way to end the demo. All right. So yeah, we got some cannonballs to start our warboat off right, but we will have some more supplies. Yeah, we got some copper bars to make some more cannonballs with. And of course, once we get out there to loot some of those wreckage, we can make some more cannonballs from that too. Right. Deposit that. Hey, alright, cool. So we can skip making the raft and go straight to making the warboat, which we actually have enough. Let's go ahead and craft that warboat. And we gained another level. Awesome. Ooh, we have our first victim. So we're going to go ahead and throw the warboat right into the water here. And I get to show you guys exactly what this is going to look like. We're going to go ahead and target our first victim here by pressing T and V to fire once we line up our sights. And just like that, they were no more. So imagine the two of us in these warboats just decimating these renegade scavenger ships, which is why we were really excited to see what the actual game brings, because we're hoping to see some actual threats, some big ships coming in. And yeah, once you get close and they broadside you, yeah, they can jack you up pretty good. But because these warboats have the cannon front facing, they're obviously less of a threat. So it's pretty fun, to say the least. Highly enjoy it. Alright, we're going to return back to our island now after defeating the scavenger ship and collecting the bounty. To check on our drying leather, which hopefully by now is done. As you could tell, we didn't have very many on the rack, but it was taking quite some time to dry. And you can press numlock, by the way, to auto run or auto sail. Makes it super easy to navigate and get around. And it looks like we've got some wreckage over there, a shark. We do have a mission for that later, so we'll definitely hit that up. And some more wreckage over there. Nice. Let's see what happens when we just run aground here. Nope, absolutely nothing. Alright, we'll just hop out of the boat, leave it right there. Alright, yes, so as you can see, our hides just disappeared, which means the leather's actually cured. Unfortunately, there's no indicator there that it's done. You just think, oh man, it's gone. Somebody stole it. Well, good news is it's still there. You just have to click on the drying rack to get it. So we'll go ahead and withdraw that. And boom, now we've got that mission done. We'll move on to our next mission. And we're hungry, so let's go ahead and eat some food. And drink some water. There we go. And looks like we make a poison tip spear. So let's go ahead and craft our regular spear. And now that we've got the regular spear, we can make our poison tip spear, because we do have that poison that they so lovingly left us in our wreckage. So we'll go ahead and craft that. Oh, not enough items. What are we missing? Oh, more rope. Okay, I guess we just tie the bottle of poison to the existing spear. So let's go ahead and make some more rope. Oh, I have an island full of turtles now. Just in time to test out our new poison spear. So let's go ahead and try this again. Craft our poison tip spear. Poison cannonballs. Alright, we now have our poison tip spears. We're going to switch over to that. And let's go. Oh. They all ran away in terror. Or I guess slowly crawled away in terror. Oh, there's one out here. get away that easy. I'm gonna stand up in the water and attack you. Oh, I got a strength scroll from that. All right, cool. So as I mentioned earlier, you do get scrolls on occasion, and you can use these scrolls to beef up your stats. So you see here I got a strength scroll. We'll just go ahead and use it. And by the way, we've got stat points to use. Let's go ahead and level up. Wow, we're level 11 already. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and beef up our vitality some more so we don't have to get hungry or thirsty as often. And let's get a couple of points in a dexterity so when we start shooting things we'll crit on them more and have a little bit better accuracy as well. Okay. Got some more loot here on the beach. Ooh, a weight scroll. We can carry stuff. Logs, logs. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's better than bad, it's good. Alright. Go ahead and use this. Very nice. Okay.